Good day, traders. Lazy Trader Mike here for another Forex YouTube videos. Right now, this is actually a follow-up of the market structure tutorial that I posted a month ago. I haven't been posting since I was actually busy trying out other strategies, only to realize that the one that I'm using right now would still be the one that I'm gonna be using for the rest of the year, or probably the next 5 to 10 years to come, because there's nothing actually works for me. No, I don't like indicators. I don't like any other thing on the chart. It's just gonna be the chart and the price and some lines that I created as support and resistance line, nothing else. All right. This is gonna be some sort of a part two of the market structure tutorial. Although this will only talk about price action setups, or things that I look for if somehow a price is nearing a support and resistance line, or a zone. All right. Once again, I want you to remember, support and resistance is a zone. It's not a specific price on the chart. Okay, let's do this quick. And next I'm gonna be posting is I'm gonna be showing you how these look like on the chart itself. Okay, so price action setup. Basically these are candlestick formation. If you're just new in the forex market, I would suggest you read about candlesticks. You can there's a lot of resources in the internet for you to get acquainted with candlesticks. There's also a cheat sheet that you can download or print, and you can put it on the side of your trading. If you have a trading office or some setup like that, you can just put there a copy of that candlestick formation, so you get acquainted with it. And as time goes by, you don't need to even look at it when you are really familiar with them. You can even read the psychology. That's exactly the important thing here. Know first the primary setups, know their names. However, when the time comes, you don't even need to know their names. You don't even to know what type of setup that is. You will be able to read exactly what that setup is trying to convey, or what the message is behind the candlestick formation. All right. So first thing that I would look for when price is nearing support and resistance zone is the engulfing candlesticks. Now the psychology behind engulfing candlestick is that it engulfs the entire, or the previous day's price action. It means that if somehow the engulfing candlestick shows up at the edge of a downtrend, is shown here at the edge of a downtrend, this is a bullish engulfing candlestick. What this means is that the entire session is bullish versus the entire session yesterday. This is actually a two candle pattern. This needs to be completed. If you're going to be trading this on the daily chart, I would suggest you wait for the candle to close and do not assume that it's going to be an engulfing. There has been a lot of time that it looks like an engulfing, but as soon as it enters the New York time, it just goes the other way and did not end up as an engulfing candlestick. So you need to wait for the candlestick to finish, because candlestick, once again, two candle pattern. It needs the second candle pattern to be completed for you to be able to determine if that is an engulfing candlestick. So once again, the psychology behind this is that on a downtrend, when this shows up, and if this shows up on the support and resistance line giving you confluence, it means that there is high probability that the current downtrend is finished, where this engulfing candlestick would, or bullish engulfing candlestick would signal a trend change or a reversal. Alright, and of course you would just trade that. Although I'm gonna be showing you how I enter trades based on this setups. That's gonna be on another video, but for now let's focus on the candlestick formation. This is a very powerful candlestick formation. Engulfing candlesticks, they require little or no confirmation at all. So you don't need to be looking at your RSI, MACD, or any other indicators. This is a powerful indicator that the bears or the bulls are taking over, like this. All right, this is a bullish engulfing candlestick, and of course the counterpart of that would be the bearish engulfing candlestick, which will show up, is likely to form at the end of an uptrend. At the end of an uptrend, and you have your support line here, and support line, it formed at the end of an uptrend. That would signal a trend change as well, or the beginning of a reversal. Alright, so once again, that's an engulfing candlestick. Second thing that I would look for if price is nearing support and resistance line would be this one. Not the evening star, I'm sorry. Pin bars. Alright, pin bars. They are actually easy to spot. All you need to do is look for a candle that has a wick, a long wick, and for better probability, the body should be at least, or should form beyond the 80% of the range. I'll be showing you specific enhancers to entering pin bars, because pin bars, you are not able to actually just enter them by themselves. Although this is a one bar candlestick pattern, you may need confirmation, like this pin bar formed here. You will need another confirmation of a red bar following the pin bar. You will see that on the chart. Just be familiar with it for now. After watching this video, I would suggest you do some research, and then if you have a trading platform or MT4 or any other platform that you have, try to observe, or try to check for pin bars if you ever see one. Okay. Next thing I want to look for is this price action formation. Piercing line. Piercing line is actually when you do candlestick addition, this is actually what we call sort of a pin bar itself, because if you add you add the red candle here to this one, it will actually be a pin bar. Things like that. Actually, bullish candlestick piercing pattern. It means that this one, a bullish piercing pattern, would show up at the end of a downtrend. Say a downtrend, then there's a downtrend, and then you see a bar that has a gap opening. There should be a gap, some sort of a gap down, and then it retraces back 50% to the prior candle's body. There's actually a two candle formation as well. So if you have a candle that opens below the previous candle, it actually has a gap open, and then it retraces up close above the 50% of this line. This is a piercing pattern. Alright, and then the counterpart of this would be dark cloud cover, or simply the equivalent in reverse. This actually shows up at the end of an uptrend. So there will be this is an uptrend leg, and then you have a gap opening the second day, or the second candle here, and then it retraces downward 50% to the previous body. So this would be a dark cloud cover, and then it shows up at the end of an uptrend. All right, and then some there are other candlestick pattern like this one, evening star, and the morning star, but they're not really reliable unless you use confluence. Confluence, of course, if you see them forming on a support and resistance line, that would be good. However, if you're just new to price action and reading candlestick formation, if you read this evening star and morning star as they are, you chances are you will miss them. It's not easy to spot these type of candlestick formation. So I would suggest you stick to engulfing patterns because they occur a lot in the market, especially on reversal areas or zones in the market. And then this one, pin bar. As soon as you acquainted with the markets, as soon as you get used to reading price action, you won't actually need to remember the names of these um, price formation. You will just know exactly what to do. That's exactly what you um, should be um, should be aiming for, to read the story behind why the spin bar formed and why the engulfing pattern formed, why there is a piercing line. You will know exactly what the market is telling you, and you will know exactly how to position for a trade. All right. So the next video that I'm gonna be posting is about seeing the setup on the candle, and of course just seeing the setup, and then we will discuss how to enter the trade, or maybe we'll talk about enhancers or things that you need to look for before entering any price action formation that you see on the chart. Okay. So once again, to review, I look for engulfing candlestick. Second one is pin bars. Just third one would be this piercing line or dark cloud cover, and then other considerations would be evening star and morning star. But if you're new to price action or candlestick formation, I would suggest you just don't focus on this one. And then there's another inverted hammer and shooting star. And then I would suggest as well you don't focus on this one because these are actually tricky. You need to have a good grasp of reading price action for you to be able to interpret this as a valid signal. But we'll get to that later on. But for now, I want you to research about engulfing candlestick. Once again, this engulfs the entire the body of this. The body of this engulfs this, regardless of the wick. If this has a long wick, as long as this one engulfs the body of that, that is an engulfing candlestick. You will see that when we get to the next video. But for now, I need you to observe and open your MetaTrader and then look for the price formation that I've shown you here. Alright, once again, this has been Mike, and you have a great day. Good luck to you.